So today we're installing the first sign on the main scoreboard. The overall structure of the sign is 14 feet tall by 77 feet long, and it's going to be the main focal point for the Camping World Stadium. Each piece of the sign is an average of 5,500 pounds, and it has to be lifted around 190 feet to the top of that scoreboard with a really expensive crane. This sign is going to be an Orlando icon for many, many years, so our whole team is super excited about getting this thing in the air.
Hey, Rick. Well, we're going to have to remove a whole bunch of lightning rods and a bunch of straps and cables. I'll be up there in a second.
Well, Steve noticed that the lightning cables and rods may be in way of our framework for the sign. So we might have to cut part of our sign away. We're just not sure at this point what we have to do. What we're gonna have to do is get that first piece up here and see where we can fit it in between these things.
Well, it's actually gonna come right here.
Son of a bitch, man. How did that? Dave had the fucking measurements. It was supposed to be. He never wanted to think that a sign this big and this took this long to build is not gonna fit where it has to go. We have 2 days before a nationally televised football game. We're paying $1,000 an hour for this crane. We have to get this job done today.
Nice and stable. Yeah.
We needed to get the first piece up there to see what we're dealing with and possibly cut a section out of the sign.
Go ahead and set this down real easy. Down.
Here's our 20 foot. Try to set that corner right there.
Oh, okay. I thought we were centering it up on here.
We were trying, but I want to have to be able to cut that shit out first. I'm hoping that's going to fall right in here.
We can't just be cutting pieces off the sign because we possibly could weaken the structure.
I think we're where we need to be.
Well, sometimes the most effective tool is a BFH, a big fucking hammer.
Hey, Steve. Looks like we're going to be able to smash it.
Kinda.
That's my favorite tool.
So Steve and Bruce were able to bend and reposition the lightning cables. Now, if we can get that second piece to fit right next to it, we are rocking and rolling.
So we're going to have to chop out our frame there?
No, we're going to go right past it.
Okay.
We beat the snot out of that thing with a hammer.
All right.
All right, operator, keep on bringing it. Bring it around. Keep on. Swing toward the stadium a little bit. Swing. Bring it slow. Line down.
Steve sees it as a puzzle, and he's making it fit together. He built the sign, so he knows it better than anyone.
Okay, we're good.
Sure enough, Steve was right, and that second piece slid right in around the lightning cables, just like he said it would.
Clear.
The biggest thing is making sure you get the rigging right, and the most dangerous part, I would think, is when we're swinging it over and lowering it down onto the top of the scoreboard, and everybody's standing there trying to guide it into place. If a piece of rigging messes up, or if the wind picks up and it swings around, you got to pay attention to what's going on all the time.
Make sure those D's don't hit. Don't let the D hit.
I think it happened. We got thousands of pounds of aluminum coming down on top of it.
Come on down. All right, Shit. How'd your arm get? Oh, dude. That's it. That was bad.
Luckily, Steve was paying attention, because Cooper could have lost an arm right there.
Watch your back. This goes in front of that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so all we got to do is get it in here.
Yeah. Don't get your hands in between.
The edges of these aluminum signs are really sharp, and if you're not careful, you could lose a hand or a finger easily.
I'm good. It's Spider-Man.
Be careful.
When we're getting down to the last minutes of the job, you really have to pay attention, because guys are tired, you've been working all day. The worst case scenario, if you're not paying attention, you could get knocked off the scoreboard or crushed by the sign when we swing it in.
Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Hold it. I need a pry bar. All right, this might do it.
We did not expect that to happen.
It did.
I'm good.
Son of a bitch.
It got hung up a little bit right before the last couple inches it had to go, so when it got unstuck, it dropped.
That scared the shit out of me, I must say.
Put a bolt in it.
That was exciting. Yeah, that's why I keep my hands on top of stuff. I never put my hands in between.
We're good.
The last one had to be the biggest pain in the ass, right?
I feel like it was time to get a beer.